Gyökeres is a 70,000 coin striker right now in the game. Actually, no, I mispriced that. 80,000 coins is what you get for Gyökeres. I will say this card is actually a very fun card. I managed to pack him, and you're not going to find many players, if any. I don't think there's a single player in the game besides Gyökeres that's a gold that has 90 plus pace as well as 90 plus physicality. What I will say is if you like players like Harry Kane, Lewandowski, Benzema, these more physical strikers that maybe lack a little bit of pace, this card is very similar but has a bit more strength in them and a bit more pace. So this is kind of like an easier version of them. So if you're someone that uses Harry Kane and you're like, you know, I really like Harry Kane, I feel like a bit more pace, this is the type of card you want. Now for me personally, this isn't a card I will use in my foot champs. I like the more, you know, more agile, more smaller players that have better left stick dribbling. So Wilson, you've got your Dianis, you've got your Pina, the more meta, sweaty players, I would say. But in terms of like a balance, this is a really, really good balance because you get someone that's got a lot of physicality, but also has some pace to him. So it's like a really nice balance. It's not quite as common as the other cards that are big like Gyökeres, but very, very good. I actually really liked him in like a 4-3-1-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2 bracket 2, where I had like Gyökeres and I had Pina next to him, maybe Marmouche, something like that. Or we had like wingers like Liao, like fast wingers, maybe like an Embuemo. Like you want some pace around him, and he does a really good job of holding up the play, going across, and just kind of being a very, 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 very good focal target man is what I think Gyökeres did a great job with. In terms of like going past, trying to beat people with dribble, it's not really his play. It's not really his play. He's got, what's his dribble? Let's see. 82 agility, 81 dribbling. You're not going to get past people with that, to be honest with you. At this stage of the game, like with, you know, defenders being good, you're going to play like Kunde, you're going to play like Van de Ven, you're going to play these faster defenders. If you're trying to just beat them for pace and dribble past them, you're not going to really succeed with that, in my opinion, especially against good players. So with Gyökeres, you want to really kind of utilize his shielding. He's got the Enforcer Plus playstyle, the new playstyle, which is actually nice as well. You want to really utilize his strength. And when there's a little bit of pocket of space, you can use a burst of pace, but that's going to be very like skillful. You need to be careful when you use it. But what I think he did a great job with when I was using him was utilizing his strength as well as his kind of pace to get through to areas and make maybe 1-2 plays with other strikers, other cams. So what I would say is, if you have 70k to if you have 80k to work with and this is the only player you can get and you're going to build a bad team around him, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd find more balanced players. But if you have a good team and you want just that one kind of finishing piece, I think he's like an attribute card. And what I mean by that is he will get the best out of your attack. He will be like a really useful asset where you'll be able to get the ball to him, he'll be able to shield it, kind of go across, and he'll be a really, really good part of your attack. Assuming your other attackers are good as well, that's when I use Gyökeres. I think he's one of the perfect balances for those type of players. So overall, I give him about an 8.5. He was a great card. I think you guys will love to use him too.